Welcome back to 1 Week Portrait, guys. Today, day 3, we are going to cover rendering. Rendering is probably the part that is the most complicated when you do an image. And it would be impossible for me to show you every trick in such a short video as this one. What I'll do today is I'll show you the main tricks that I'm using to help me save time and get a beautiful result at the end. Your assignment for today is to create a rendering from the sketch you previously created. And to do so, the thing what we're going to do is to make sure that our reference image is in black and white, since we are going to render this image in black and white. And to do so, you simply have to go to Image and choose Mode and Grayscale. You can click Discard, and it's going to change your image to black and white. The second thing we want to do is to change our canvas to 50% gray. So I'm simply going to go and select on the HSB on my color picker. I can choose 0, 0, and simply put 50 here. Click OK, and now you want to put the background to this. So you want to click on your background, and you want to make sure that you fill it up with the 50% gray. At this point, what I want to do now is to make a selection of the contour of my character. Making a selection of the contour of the subject that you're going to paint is going to make you save a lot of time. And it's one of the tricks that I really like to use. That way, when you paint your character, you don't have to think about passing over the lines, because everything is going to stay inside the lines. So the way that I want to show you how to make this is by using a lasso tool. The lasso tool is this tool here. When you click on it, you will have 3 different. The one is the freehand lasso tool, which would be too complicated to use to actually make a contour. The second one is the one that we're going to use, the polygonal. And the third one is a magnetic lasso tool, which will attach yourself to pixels. But since it's not always super precise, we'll go manually with the polygonal tool. So I'll select this one. And from here, on your sketch, what you want to do is to zoom really closely. And the way the lasso tool works, I'm going to click once, and it's going to create a line, as you can see. And wherever I'm going to click afterward, another line will be created, and so on. So the only thing that I have to do is to follow the silhouette of my sketch and clicking at a few places like that until I do the whole illustration. Now, if by mistake I go and I do a point like this, I simply have to hit delete, and it's going to delete the next point that I did. And if I hit delete again, as you can see, it's going to delete the points. And now I can just go back and continue. So the first thing to do is to make the contour of your illustration like this. Once you did the whole turn, the only thing that you have to go is to go over the first point that you did, and you see the little round that appears. Once you click, it's going to make a selection marquee. And now you have your selection of the artwork that you want to do. So you simply have to go on a layer and fill it up with the same color of your background, which is dark gray here. And now, if I take out the background, as you can see, I have filled it up. And now, if I create a new layer on top of this one and start painting, everything I'm going to paint is going to stay inside the line. And this is going to help me save a lot of time. If you want to mask the marquee to know, because you don't want to see it all the time because it's just disturbing, you can simply go to View and unclick the Extra button, or do the shortcut, which is Ctrl-H. And right now, it's giving me the same effect, but I don't see the marquee. That's a trick that will make you save a lot of time. From here, we can actually start painting. Now, the trick when you paint is to start from far away. Start with your image far away, your canvas far away, and only paint what you see, what is the values. You don't want to paint any detail at this point. Once you paint to a point that you can't see anything more, then you want to get a little bit more close. And you want to get closer and closer until you reach a point that there's only details to paint. Once you reach that point, what you want to do is to take out the lines. But you don't want to take them all. You just want to put them at 50% to still have a reconnection of them, so they're still there, but they're getting a little bit transparent. And at this point, you want to start painting on top of your lines. So what you can do is actually merge everything on one layer and create a top layer on top of this and start painting. From here, the main trick is patience and determination. You're almost there. The only thing that you need to do is to continue to pick up some colors, paint them, and make sure to look at your reference image. I will show you a little bit more how to render in the next chapter when I'll talk about color. That's it for today, guys. Tomorrow I'll show you how to bring this grayscale image to an actual color image in Photoshop. And as always, if you want some feedback on the work that you've been doing in this class, we encourage you to post your work in the comments underneath this video and give each other's feedback. And if you like what you've been learning in a one-week portrait class, then I strongly suggest having a look to our free workshop on how to become a world-class digital painter, where I'll be teaching you my top techniques to master digital painting in no time. You can click on the link below this video to save your spot, and until then, happy painting!